Hello, Merengue family. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on everything about Real Madrid. Let's dive into the video with 3 important news updates about our beloved club. First up, Antonio Rudiger has been a fundamental piece in Real Madrid's defense since his arrival in 2022. His competitive spirit, physical strength, and ability to lead the backline have made the German defender an indispensable player for Carlo Ancelotti's team. Not only has he proven to be a solid and reliable defender, but he has also taken on responsibilities in crucial moments, demonstrating his leadership in high-stakes games. However, recent rumors about his future have caused concern among Madrid fans. Should Real Madrid consider his departure? Would it be a mistake to let go of a player who has shown commitment and performance in the team? Despite Rudiger expressing his desire to fulfill his contract and stay at Real Madrid on several occasions, recent statements have sparked controversy, as the defender left open the possibility of returning to Serie A in the future, leading some media outlets to speculate about a potential farewell in the upcoming summer transfer window. This has sparked a debate within the Madrid environment. Is now the right time to consider his departure, or is his continuity crucial for the team's stability? The club's management highly values the German defender's performance. His dedication, professionalism, and leadership within the locker room have been fundamental to the team's success. However, Real Madrid always thinks long-term, and its sports planning policy is based on a combination of experience and youth. With Eder Militao's return from a serious injury and the emergence of young Raul Asensio, the team's defensive landscape is beginning to change for the next season. The sports management is designing a future plan for backline, and in this context, doubts about Rudiger's continuity have arisen. One factor that could influence Rudiger's potential departure is the club's intention to rejuvenate its defense. Real Madrid is always focused on incorporating young talents with potential, and names like Den Wigson have strongly emerged in this regard. The young Dutchman, currently at Bournemouth, fits the profile of a modern defender that the club seeks to strengthen its backline in the coming years. His arrival could mean a change in the team's defensive structure, opening the door for Rudiger's possible departure. However, an important question arises. Is it really necessary to part ways with a player of Rudiger's category and experience to make way for the youth? Experience in elite football has shown us that while it is important to give opportunities to new promises, it is also crucial to have experienced players who serve as references and balance within the locker room. Rudiger not only provides solidity in defense, but is also a leader on and off the field, an aspect that should not be underestimated in a team with aspirations to continue conquering titles. Another factor that has fueled speculation about his future is a growing interest from Saudi Arabian clubs. According to Defensa Central, the German defender has received very tempting offers from Saudi football, where they would be willing to offer him a millionaire contract to convince him to leave Real Madrid. Although Rudiger has made it clear that he is happy in Madrid and that his priority is to continue competing at the highest level in Europe, he has not completely ruled out a future adventure in another league. At this point, Real Madrid will have to evaluate whether a substantial offer justifies his departure. The club has always intelligently managed player sales, and while a lucrative sale would generate income for future signings, the sporting impact of his departure must also be assessed. Losing a defender of his caliber is no small matter, especially when it comes to a player who has proven to be a guarantee in the team's backline. The big question in this debate is whether it is truly convenient for Real Madrid to part ways with Antonio Rudiger at this moment. Defensive stability is key for any team aspiring to the top, and the German has proven to be a fundamental pillar in this regard. Throughout his career at the club, he has risen to the team's demands and has been a key player in the most important moments. On the other hand, competition within the squad is becoming increasingly fierce, and Militao's recovery, combined with the potential incorporation of new defensive talents, poses a dilemma for the sports management. While it is true that Madrid has always successfully managed generational changes, it should not succumb to the temptation of letting go of key players without a solid reason. In this context, the Madrid fan base also plays an important role. What do the white followers think about Rudiger's potential departure? Do they believe his continuity is crucial for the team, or do they consider his departure necessary for a needed defensive renewal? Real Madrid is a club that has always counted on the voice of its fans, and in a decision of this magnitude, the merengue sentiment could be a factor to consider. What is undeniable is that, as of today, Antonio Rudiger remains a fundamental player in Ancelotti's scheme. His performance, leadership, and experience at the highest level make him a valuable asset for the team. Beyond the rumors and speculation, his continuity at Real Madrid would depend on multiple factors. But what is indisputable is that his presence in the backline remains a guarantee of security and solidity. The second piece of news is about a strategic move for Real Madrid's defensive future with the millionaire renewal of Raúl Asensio, ensuring his continuity at the club until the summer of 2029. This move not only reinforces confidence in a young talent with unstoppable growth, but also marks a clear bet on securing the stability of its defense in the coming years. Asensio, who has shown notable maturity and solidity in every opportunity, will see his salary conditions progressively improved, starting with €6.2 million in the next season and reaching up to €9 million in the final years of his contract. With this renewal, Madrid not only secures a player with enormous potential, but also strengthens its sports project for the future. This decision has generated diverse opinions within the Madrid fan base, and the question remains, is this the right move to strengthen the squad in the coming years? Since his arrival in the first team, Raúl Asensio has shown consistent progress. What initially seemed like an emergency solution due to Eder Militao's injury turned into a success story that few expected. His preseason debut left good impressions, but it was over time and with the performances in official matches that he truly convinced the coaching staff and the fans. In just 30 games, Asensio has gone from being a promising youngster to becoming a key player in the white defense. His ability to adapt to the elite rhythm, tactical intelligence, and aerial game security have been qualities that have consolidated him as a reliable defender. Additionally, his composure under pressure and discreet leadership within the locker room have been determining factors for the club to make the decision to bet on him long-term. One of the most important aspects of this new contract is the elimination of the previous release clause, set at €50 million. With this change, Real Madrid ensures total control over Asensio's future, preventing any attempts by other clubs to take him away by paying his release clause. This type of move has already been seen in recent renewals by the club, such as those of Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Valverde, who also signed long-term contracts with unattainable release clauses for other teams. The message is clear. Madrid trusts Asensio and is not willing to let him go. From a sporting perspective, this renewal could also be a sign that the club is preparing a restructuring of its defense. With Militao's return and the presence of experienced players in the squad, the competition for a spot in the back line will be intense. It would not be far-fetched to think that the sports management is considering the possibility of letting go of a veteran defender to make way for Asensio's progression. In recent months, there have been rumors about a potential departure of Antonio Rudiger, who has attracted interest from European clubs and the Saudi Arabian League. Although the German has been an important player in the Madrid defense, his medium-term future is not guaranteed, and the bet on Asensio could be related to the squad planning for the upcoming seasons. Madrid fans have reacted with divided opinions to this renewal. Some see Asensio as the future of the white defense and consider his renewal a wise decision, while others believe it is still too early to give him so much responsibility and prefer to wait for him to consolidate his level over several seasons. However, what is undeniable is that the young defender has managed to gain the trust of the coaching staff and the management. His evolution has been notable in a short time, and his ability to compete at the highest level is proof that Madrid has made the right decision in securing him. On the other hand, the economic investment that this renewal represents has also sparked debate, with an initial salary of €6.2 million and the possibility of reaching $9 million in the final years of the contract. Asensio enters a category of players with a considerable salary within the club. This could be seen as a risk, especially if the progression does not follow the upward trajectory he has shown so far. However, Madrid has demonstrated in the past that it is willing to invest in its young talents with a conviction that their performance will justify the economic investment. Additionally, ensuring his continuity prevents other clubs from tempting the player with attractive offers, a situation that has occurred in the past with other youth players who ended up leaving the club due to lack of opportunities or more lucrative offers. In terms of sports planning, Asensio's continuity reinforces the club's policy of building a team with a mix of experience and youth. In recent years, the club has managed to find a balance between signing established stars and betting on emerging talents. The presence of young players with room for growth, combined with the experience of veterans like Carvajal, Alaba, or Rudiger, allows the team to maintain a solid base without losing freshness in the squad. Now, the big question is what role Asensio will play in the team's immediate future. With the demand that comes with playing for Madrid, he will have to prove that he is ready to take on a leading role and that his performance can remain at a high level throughout the season. The internal competition will be strong, and it will depend on him making the most of every opportunity to definitively establish himself as a defensive pillar. The Madrid fan base will have the final say. Do they consider this renewal a wise decision for the club's future? Do they believe Asensio has the potential to become a reference in the Madrid defense in the coming years? Or do they think the club has taken a risk by offering him such a long contract with a high salary? What is clear is that the bet on youth remains a priority in the club's sports planning, and Asensio is now one of the big names that symbolize this project. The Merengue fans will witness his evolution and, as always, will have their own judgment on whether this bet will bear the expected fruits or if a hasty decision has been made. What no one can deny is that Real Madrid has made it clear that it fully trusts Raúl Asensio's talent and his ability to be a fundamental part of the team's defense in the coming years. The third piece of news is a tremendous bombshell at Real Madrid. Marc Casado, the young Barcelona midfielder, has been in the spotlight in recent weeks due to growing uncertainty about his future at the Catalan club. At Real Madrid, always attentive to market opportunities, alarms have been raised about the possibility of signing a talent of his caliber, especially considering that Casado has rejected the renewal offer presented by Barcelona. This rejection by the player has generated great expectations, as everything indicates that he could leave Camp Nou at the end of the season as a free agent, a situation that, for Madrid's interests, presents itself as an excellent opportunity. Casado, a midfielder with great talent and projection, has been one of Barcelona's most outstanding promises in recent years. His ability to handle the ball, vision of the game, and capacity to generate play from the center of the field have placed him on the radar of major European clubs. However, despite his potential, Barcelona has not been able to reach an agreement with him to renew his contract, and the player has decided not to commit to the Blaugrana club. This has left the door open for other teams, like Real Madrid, to be interested in his situation. The rejection of the renewal offer is undoubtedly a significant step towards his departure. And although Barcelona has not made his departure official, Casado's future seems to be moving away from Camp Nou. In Madrid, the situation is being closely monitored. At Valdebebas, the name Casado is being studied by the sports management, which sees him as an excellent opportunity to strengthen the midfield. Although the player has not yet made a definitive decision about his future, the fact that he could leave for free at the end of the season makes this signing one of the most attractive operations in the market. Real Madrid, always attentive to the best opportunities and with a strategic approach to incorporating young talents, sees Casado as a key piece to continue strengthening its squad in the long term. The importance of Casado lies not only in his technical quality, but also in his ability to adapt to big scenarios. Despite his youth, he has shown impressive football maturity and has been able to take on responsibilities on the field in crucial moments. This has not gone unnoticed by the Madrid coaching staff, who have closely followed his evolution. With the departure of Casemiro, Madrid has had to reconfigure its midfield, and Casado could be the ideal solution to fill that void. His ability to distribute the ball, recover, and vision the game make him a complete midfielder, qualities that perfectly fit the style of play that Madrid seeks for its future. The young midfielder has been a crucial player for Barcelona in recent seasons, despite not having the same prominence as other more established players. In his short career, he has had notable moments that have caught the attention of fans and experts. Casado has played in various positions in the center of the field, demonstrating his versatility, and has been responsible for bringing creativity and control to Barcelona's game. His technique is impressive, and his ability to connect with the forwards and distribute the ball has made him a reference within the team, even when Barcelona has not been at its best. Casado's rejection of the renewal offer is a clear sign that the player is seeking a new challenge in his career. Despite the efforts of Hansi Flick, Barcelona's coach, to convince him to stay at Camp Nou and continue his development within the club. Casado has decided that his future is not at Barcelona. Flick, who arrived with high expectations to revitalize the team, has tried on several occasions to win the midfielder's trust, but it seems that Casado's destiny is decided. In this context, Real Madrid presents itself as the most suitable club to welcome him. From Madrid sports management, there is a sense of optimism regarding Casado's situation. The opportunity to sign a player of his quality, without having to pay a large amount of money for his transfer, is one of those masterstrokes that the white club knows how to take advantage of. In this type of situation, Madrid has demonstrated its ability to identify talents and make them shine under its shirt. Casado could be a great addition to a team that maintains high standards of quality and seeks to continue adding titles both nationally and internationally. Of course, the news that Casado could leave Barcelona has generated a series of reactions among the Cule fans. The departure of one of the club's most promising players is a hard blow for the team's followers. Although Casado's talent cannot be ignored, the situation Barcelona finds itself in has led him to make a decision that only aggravates the club's internal crisis. Casado's departure will be another indication of the management crisis that Barcelona is going through, and Madrid has not let this opportunity pass. While the Blaugrana club struggles to retain its talents, Madrid continues with its policy of intelligent signings, taking advantage of an eternal rival's disorder to add quality players who can make a difference in the future. Madrid fans, as always, are enthusiastic about the possibility of signing a player like Casado. The incorporation of a young talent with so much potential could be a great bet for the future of Real Madrid. The white club has always been a place where great footballers become legends, and Casado has all the potential to follow that path. Fans imagine Casado playing alongside other great names like Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, and other world-class players who have defined the club's recent history. In this sense, his arrival would be another step in the renewal and rejuvenation process that the club has been carrying out in recent years. The situation clearly favors Real Madrid, and the possibility of signing him at no cost makes this transfer an opportunity that the club cannot afford to miss. Meanwhile, Barcelona continues to stumble at a time when uncertainty about its future only increases. Casado's departure will be another blow to the already difficult economic and sporting situation of the Blaugrana club. The rivalry between the two clubs has always been intense, but now more than ever, Madrid seems to be capitalizing on Barcelona's weaknesses to strengthen its squad.